Hello everyone, welcome back to US Diplomacy. Today we will discuss the relationship between the United States and the United Nations, one of the most important international organizations in the modern world. To understand this relationship, we first need to understand why the United Nations was created. After World War II ended in 1945, many world leaders wanted to prevent another global conflict. The destruction caused by two world wars showed the need for an international organization where countries could discuss problems peacefully and work together. As a result, the United Nations was established in 1945. The United States played a leading role in its creation. American leaders believed that international cooperation was essential for peace and security. They wanted an organization that could help resolve disputes, promote human rights, and encourage economic and social development. One of the most important parts of the United Nations is the Security Council. The Security Council is responsible for maintaining international peace and security. The United States is one of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council, along with China, Russia, the United Kingdom, and France. These 5 countries have special voting powers and play a major role in international decision-making. For decades, the United States has used diplomacy through the United Nations to address global challenges. For example, the United Nations has been involved in peacekeeping missions around the world. Peacekeeping operations help reduce violence, protect civilians, and support political stability in conflict areas. The United States has often supported these efforts through funding, diplomacy, and international cooperation. Another important area is humanitarian assistance. The United Nations provides aid during natural disasters, wars, refugee crises, and health emergencies. The United States has frequently contributed resources and support to these international efforts. Human rights are also an important part of the United Nations system. Through different UN organizations, countries work together to promote education, healthcare, equality, and human rights around the world. The United States has supported many of these programs while also participating in debates about international standards and policies. Climate change is another major topic. The United Nations provides a platform where countries can discuss environmental challenges and work on global agreements. The United States has participated in many international discussions on climate policy and environmental protection. However, the relationship between the United States and the United Nations has not always been simple. At times, American leaders have strongly supported the organization. At other times, disagreements have emerged regarding policies, funding, and international priorities. These debates are a normal part of diplomacy. Different governments often have different views on how international organizations should operate. Despite disagreements, the United Nations remains an important part of US diplomacy. It provides a place where countries can communicate, negotiate, and address global issues without conflict. In today's interconnected world, challenges such as pandemics, climate change, cybersecurity, terrorism, and economic instability often require international cooperation. No single country can solve all global problems alone. That is why diplomacy through international organizations remains important. The United States continues to use diplomacy at the United Nations to advance its interests, support allies, and participate in discussions about global peace and security. Looking ahead, the relationship between the United States and the United Nations will continue to evolve. New challenges will require new diplomatic approaches. Technology, artificial intelligence, global health, environmental issues, and international security will all shape future cooperation. In conclusion, the United Nations has been one of the most important institutions in international relations since 1945. The United States played a key role in creating it and continues to be one of its most influential members. Through diplomacy, negotiation, and international cooperation, both the United States and the United Nations work to address some of the world's biggest challenges. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to US Diplomacy. See you in the next video.